And now the end of my top 10 Batman graphic novels. Take 2. Number 2. I said I'd get to it. Here we are with Jeph Loeb's The Long Halloween. And this is a long book. Look at that. That is thick. I mean, that's like 3 of Batman Year Ones. I mean, let's see. The only other book that's even close is Batman R.I.P. And this is hardcover. And look, Long Halloween still beats it. Just The Long Halloween, it is a long book, but it is an amazing read. This book is a mystery. Okay, it's a few things. Number 1, it's a mystery. Who is this guy known as Holiday, and why is he killing off mob bosses? 2, it is a mob story. Batman, the Commissioner, and Harvey Dent are all trying to take down Carmine Falcone and are all trying to get rid of the mafia or the mob in Gotham City. Number 3, it is a psychological story. Each one of these holidays leaves a clue, and Batman is trying to figure out who it is. And you can see him analyze his different suspects and analyze who he thinks might be the killer. And number 4, it is a Two-Face origin story. It really is. It has all of the Batman villains, almost. If there was any problem I had with The Long Halloween, it would be about the fact of how Jeph Loeb writes a Scarecrow. I just hate it. I can't stand it. I mean, the art of the Scarecrow, the way he looks is fantastic, but the way Jeph Loeb writes him, it just keeps on saying all these stupid nursery rhymes. Patty cake, baker's man. I'm like, what the heck? That's not Scarecrow. But other than that, I mean, The Long Halloween is just a classic, and in my mind is the second best Batman graphic novel. So now we're down to the number 1. What is number 1? Don't worry, it's not going to be any humongous surprise. But let's do the whole number sound effects thing anyway. So here we go to number 1. And the number 1 Batman graphic novel is Batman: The Dark Knight Returns by Frank Miller. I think, I'm not too sure, but I think my top 3 graphic novels hasn't changed from the first time I did this list. They haven't changed. I mean, because honestly, this is the greatest Batman graphic novel ever written. For those of you who don't know this story, shut up and turn off this video because you're a complete idiot and I don't want to talk to you anymore. But no, okay, I'll tell you about it. Just a brief. This is set into I believe the 70s, and Bruce Wayne is about in his 60s at this moment, 60s, 70s. I think he's in his late 60s. Anyway, he's in the 60s at this time in his life, and he decides, he's been retired for 10 years, and he just decides, I'm going to be Batman again. No, he doesn't just decide, but he's edged on by his conscience, we'll call it, and he decides he's going to be Batman again. So he goes to be Batman. First, I guess it is to stop, there's no actually reason why. It's just all this stuff starts happening at him at once. He watches TVs, and he turns on the TV, and it's all about the gang wars and how there's this gang called the Mutants that is terrorizing the town. And then he changes the channel, and it's about how Harvey Dent is being released from prison. Then he turns off the TV, goes to his answering machine, and first is Selina calling, then it's Clark, and then it's Harvey, and 3 missing, and it just all pushes him, and he becomes Batman again. Now, there's basically 3 battle confrontations in here. The first one is Batman versus, 4. First one is Batman and Two-Face. They have a little confrontation. Then there's Batman and the leader of the mutants, Batman and Joker, then Batman versus Superman. For all those who roll your eyes, say, oh, Batman Batman versus Superman. Preposterous. Shut your mouth. I'm okay, but I don't need to go into any more story than this. This is just an amazing Frank Miller's greatest work ever. I mean, the way Batman is portrayed, how he has his view on life. You almost see that he is really insane, but he is the best insane you could ever be, almost. Sort of thing. And the way that the world is portrayed in here, and now there's like almost everyone is anti-Batman because, you know, it's questioning, does it go against our whole democracy, right? Does it go against our whole democracy just to have one man taking law into his own hands, sort of thing? And so there's a whole debate going on. Okay, there's a while ago, I just want to say this. A while ago, I was going to do a list of my top 10 people I would like to punch. I did it, but I never put it up because it was just too boring, too stupid. But there's a character here that I would love to I want to talk about. His name's Dr. Bartholomew. I hate this guy. Honestly, he's just a character. He blames Batman for everything that's going on in the city. And he not only releases Harvey Dent, but he also releases the Joker. I mean, because he's just trying to get my book published that's called Hey, I'm Okay. And he's trying to just make his own way, and he's just a complete idiot. You kind of see that almost everybody in this world is a complete idiot, except for Batman. That's the way it kind of seems. Everyone in this world is an idiot except for me. That's how he's kind of thinking, and you can see it almost. This is like amazingly written, amazing. The art, I'm not sure if Frank Miller did both the art and the art, or the writing and the art. I'm not sure about that. I know he did for the sequel to this book. The sequel to this book, The Dark Knight Strikes Again, I originally had on my top 10 list, but it's been bumped off. But guys, this is a must-own if you could only get 2 comics in the world, or 2 graphic novels in the world, everyone would tell you, everyone, not just me, everyone would tell you the 2 that you would have to get are Watchmen and The Dark Knight Returns. Everyone would tell you that. Everyone. It's not just... Heck, I wouldn't even say that, I would. I guess, yeah, I would. Not that I'm saying I guess I'd take The Dark Knight. I'm saying I guess I'd take Watchmen. But, guys, this, in my mind, is the greatest graphic novel written. I mean, I haven't read V for Vendetta. I've read Watchmen, but since I just love Batman, this is just my favorite. So, The Dark Knight returns to the #1 spot on my list, as it always should. So remember, guys, I'm LazyDude99, and if I don't like it, it's not worth it. Be sure to check out more of my other videos on my channel, and wait for more coming.